bunch of spices in here, guys. It's gonna be some flour, some cinnamon, some baking soda, baking powder, a little pinch of salt, ginger, pumpkin pie spice, and some nutmeg. So these are gonna be a nice pumpkin spice cupcake. And then in here we have
brown sugar with white sugar.
And then we have our
cupcake liners with 2 cupcake tips.
Aren't these the cutest cupcake liners? I found them and I just thought that they screamed fall and festivities and just warm feels. You just want to hug yourself. Or you can hug Kia. So, to get started, we're gonna mix our wet ingredients first. So to do that, we're going to cream our butter and our sugar. You want to make sure that your butter is room temperature. You see, it's squeezable, but it's not melted. You feel? You see? So this means room temperature. There we go. And then we're gonna cream this together until it turns light and fluffy. Guys, so this is the kind of creaminess stage. You can see that it's turned lighter in color. And now what we're gonna do is add our eggs one at a time so that they can fully incorporate. There you go. Oh, roll away egg.
That was close.
It was close. It's like the meatball that rolled out the door. Beautiful. So we want to wait until each egg is fully incorporated before we move on to the next step.
You see that, guys? Yeah, it is impatient.
Okay, so first egg incorporated. Next egg. You are becoming a real egg cracking pro. Good job. All right, take it away. So that's what it should look like, guys. And now we're gonna add our milk. Perfect. And then we're gonna add our pumpkin. There you go. It looks kind of gross when it's at this stage. I will agree with you. But when it's mixed in with all the spices and the butter and sugar, it just transforms into something glorious.
It looks like oatmeal.
A little bit.
Like
But
baby
remember,
oatmeal.
we didn't add our dry ingredients yet, which is what's gonna help it become more of a battery consistency. Right now it's very wet. You can see here, guys, that the it will look like it's starting to separate. Do not panic, that is normal. It will all come together and make sense, don't you worry. Now once all of that is nice and incorporated, we're gonna sift our ingredients. And the reason we are sifting our ingredients is because we don't want any lumps in our batter from the flour or the baking powder. Can sometimes become a little lumpy. So we want to make sure we have nice, smooth, dry ingredients so that it gives us a nice, smooth batter. And this is kind of fun, isn't it? You see, if we didn't sift this, guys, it would just be very nuggety little lumps, so we don't want that. You can pour, my darling.
Okay.
Good job. I'm gonna give this a head start with the rubber spatula, kind of fold it in. You see it's kind of incorporated, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we can go back in with the electric whisk. I said It is done. Now that we mixed the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients, it's a nice, beautiful batter. So you're gonna scoop some batter and then scoop it into each tin. Oh boy, okay. There you go, keep moving it. Okay, 1 mega cupcake. All right, guys, so once you make your cupcakes as even as can be with the batter in each one, We're gonna pop this into a 375-degree oven for around 25 minutes. I would say check on it at 23 and insert a toothpick and check on the doneness. But if not, you'll leave it longer to the 25 minutes.
While we're waiting, why don't I tell you a story?
Okay.
Let's set the stage.
Whoop, whoop.
We got these oranges for little pumpkins. Alright, and now let me introduce you to my pom-pom friends. This is Fluffinator, this is Pumpkin, Tickly, Cherry, and Banana.
Wow! Banana is the cutest little pom. What adventure are your pom-poms going on today?
Well, let's do it. Once upon a time, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pom-poms going to the pumpkin patch to get a pumpkin. But then, all of a sudden, a big bad gnome came.
Not the gnome.
And he got this basket. So Fluffinator went around. He was trying to trap the other pom-poms. So he was like, 3, 5, 4, 5, I want to eat ya. Going with the basket, and he got 1 pumpkin.
Pumpkin, no! What happened next?
And then Fluffinator was like, and then the gnome was like, what do you want?
Oh my gosh, what a scary gnome!
And then the other pom-poms lifted up, and then Pumpkin escaped. And then Fluffinator was like, put up the basket on him! Oh no! And then the pom-poms put it up and trapped the gnome! Oh man, you guys tricked me! Oh!
Wow.
And then all the pom-poms lived happily ever after. Yay! And they got to pick their favorite little pumpkin. That was the littlest.
Oh, that is such a great story. I really appreciate you telling me that story, Valentina. It was great.
You're welcome. And they had so much fun too. Say bye, guys.
Bye, pom-poms.
Bye, bye, bye.
So speaking of gnomes, remember the contest that we had?
Yes!
So we want to give a huge baker shout out to
Our great baker, Stephanie Q City!
Yes, Stephanie Q City. She gave us the cutest names for our gnomes. So this one is going to be named
Smiggles!
Smiggles. And we have this lovely gnome as
Crinkle!
So we have the great Smiggles and Crinkles on deck.
Twinkle! Oh, Crinkle!
Aren't they the cutest? Our cupcakes have come out of the oven. They have cooled. The smell in the house is so glorious. If you only could be here. Do you want to take our bakers through the list of things that we have here to decorate with?
Frosting, candy corns,
Yep.
some smashed up chocolate
Yep.
that we're using for sprinkles, M&M's for little nosy. We have some eyeballs.
Yep.
And we have some
Chocolate wafers. They're going to be our little heads. Guys, don't be afraid to improvise with what you have in your kitchen. We ran out of candy eyes themselves, so we're just going to use some white sprinkles. Don't feel like you need to always go out and buy a bunch of new things. Use what you have on hand and make it your own, right? I'm going to pipe a little bit of chocolate frosting, and then we're going to dunk it in our chocolate shavings. Then we're going to put our face on, our eyes, our nose, and then their feathers. Sounds good?
Sounds like gobble gobble good.
Does sound gobble Gobble, gobble, good. So I'm just using a standard Wilton 1M tip. It's a star tip. But you can use any tip, or if you don't have tips at all, guys, you can actually just use some scissors and cut it, and it'll be perfectly fine just like that as well. And if you don't have pastry bags, you can use just a Ziploc bag. It's gonna do the same type of trick that we're going for. So we're gonna go ahead, put chocolate shavings all over. And you can start decorating. Who doesn't love chocolate? I'm telling you.
Well, my daddy doesn't like chocolate.
That is true. Your dad doesn't really like sweets too much. He's a wild turkey. Right? Okay.
People who don't like sweets is a wild turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't the frosting that leaked out of the nose look like a gobbler?
Oh yeah, like that little red thing that they normally have. I don't know what that's called. Put it in the comments below if you know what that little red thing is on a turkey.
It's called a gobbler.
I don't know if it's really called a gobbler.
It is called a gobbler.
Oh yeah? All right, well, we're gonna have to look into that. Show our bakers your new wild turkey friend. Gobble, gobble. How cute did these wild turkeys come out? So cute, right? And then you can see, guys, the ones that just had the white diamond sprinkles, we just added a little bit of chocolate for their eyeballs because it was a little creepy with just the regular white eyeballs. And then these are our stray turkeys. They are running away. This one has lost all its feathers, apparently. Are you ready to try one of these delicious creations?
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh, I'm so excited for this pumpkin spice sponge. It's so nice and very spongy. It's not heavy at all. This is gonna be good. Are you ready?
Yes.
Cheers. Mmm. Oh my god. That cupcake though? It is good. How big of a bite did you take? You have chocolate all over your face. Look at you. That right there is a winner. You guys have to go and make these. Super good. Okay, wasn't that delicious? Oh man, I think she found a little crumble of our pumpkin spice cupcake on the counter there. This was so delicious, wasn't it? What a great, great bite. Definitely bring this to all your potlucks. Share it with your family and friends. Well, Valentina, what do we say to our bakers?
Well, bakers, make sure to give us a yummy thumbs up. Click the subscribe and turn on the notifications. And don't forget to check out our Instagram. Yummy thumbs up. Till next time, bakers.
Also, guys, we will link all the ingredients in the description box below so you can bake along with us. Ciao for now.